guys, what's up?
Today we're just gonna be doing a little Q&A, and we're gonna just be putting some stuff together for our little baby daughter that's gonna be coming pretty soon. Right now this is the what?
The bedside sleeper.
The bedside sleeper. Yeah, we decided to get a bedside sleeper because
we just kind of want to like put it everywhere we go. You know, it has wheels. We can roll it around, get around the house and stuff.
Yeah.
First off, though, let's congratulate on 60 subscribers.
Hey, we hit 60 subscribers literally this morning.
Thank you guys so much. We hope that you enjoy watching our content just as much as we enjoy putting it out.
Hell yeah.
One day we'll be at 160, then we'll be at 600, then we'll be at 60,000.
So honestly, I'm really happy with how far we've grown. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's past my previous YouTube account, so it's actually means a lot. So yeah, big shout out to everybody who's subscribing to us and liking the videos, showing love, letting everybody know, because once we out, everybody else out, like, you know.
So thank you guys again so much.
And with that being said, don't forget to subscribe and like to the video. The like goal is again gonna be 10. We didn't hit 15, but it's okay. We can hit 10 at least. I see we hit 10. So the like goal is 10 this time. And yeah, you know, put a comment in the video for what questions we should have asked. So with that being said, let's just get started with some questions. Okay, so fortunately, it looks like I'm not gonna have to build nothing. It looks like everything comes already made, which is pretty cool.
We wanted to remain with neutral colors because we want to save this stuff for if and when we do plan to do baby number 2. So we'd like the stuff that we get now to kind of last for our maybe number 2 future baby. I want one boy and one girl.
I would want one boy. I would want one boy and one girl.
So,
it's like I wanted one boy first, but
I always told him it doesn't matter like what order we have them, but it just depends on how this pregnancy journey goes. Like, I don't know if the labor is gonna scare me into having a second child, but you know, if I have a good labor, which you know I will, speaking that into existence.
Exactly.
Then I would be so down to try for another baby, and hopefully that baby would be the gender we don't already have.
And if it ain't, it ain't. Like, you know, I'm not stressing it. I'm not mad.
If it ain't, I don't know if I could do a third one. But
oh yeah, okay, yeah. That is a good one.
First question: what's one adventure you would want to go on together?
One adventure I would want to go on. You go first.
One adventure? I guess like it depends how you take that question. Like, what's an adventure? Is that like traveling, or is that like?
Sorry.
Is that like I don't know. I guess an adventure would be skydiving. I'm down to try that. You ready to say that?
That's what I was gonna say. Either skydiving or no, diving.
Scuba diving.
Scuba diving. You know, I almost drowned. I'll still go scuba diving. I don't care. I'm looking at like, I feel like Japan is basic. Everybody says Japan. Well, I'll take you to Dubai, even though that sounds basic too. Damn.
Next question. What's the best gift I've ever given you? Best gift that you've ever given me would be your love. Because I can't get that anywhere else, you know? I don't think I could find the love you give me in anyone else. Because he's loyal, he's committed, he's all the love that I could ever wish for. And I give that back to him. Whoa! I give that back, so yes.
You ever gave me Yes is love and loyalty and respect. When we're talking about physical, it would be my sword.
Oh, like gift wise, yeah, I would say the best gift, like material wise,
material wise, it would be the sword.
The Apple Watch for me that you.
The Apple Watch that you broke. Yeah.
No, I broke one Apple Watch, but that was not for Christmas. You just bought that just to buy it for me. The one you bought me for Christmas was the one that I'm talking about. That was the best gift. What's something you often think about but never tell me because you're not sure how I'd react? Is that too personal?
That's a good one. It's because something, or is that too personal for you? Because that's actually a hard one for me because I don't really think about shit.
I feel like I'm very vocal about what I feel, like, you know. Yeah, I don't think I'm afraid to let you know of anything that I wish to bring to your attention, just because how would I expect anything to get fixed, or you know, if I never say anything, and if I'm scared of how you're gonna react, that would be a red flag in our relationship, because then that's not good. If you know your partner's not gonna react well, you should be able to have those conversations with your partner and not be afraid how they're going to react.
Yeah.
What's a silly or small thing I do that means more to you than you let on? I'll go first since I've been answering first. What's a silly or small thing that you do that means more to me than I let on? I would say, I don't know, you've always done this for me, like ever since we first met and I started hanging out with you when you lived on Fort Bliss. But I love when you cover me with the blanket.
Oh, yeah.
I think it just hits me more differently because you don't have to do that. Like, you could just, I don't know.
Just be minding my own business.
Yeah, and like the fact that you're just looking at me, not watching me sleep, but you turn and you see me, and you like cover me up. It just, I think it means, like, I don't know, just feel sentimental, I guess.
Just like, oh. I don't know why I do that. I just seen her and I was just like, oh, she's probably a little bit cold or something. But things that.
When I compliment you, no.
Yeah, I guess when you compliment me, I don't really get compliments like that. So yeah, when she compliments me.
Okay, so what's a childhood memory that has stayed with you?
Yeah, I remember when I was riding my skateboard down a hill that I used to ride skateboards a lot, and we used to live in Germany. And so in Germany we had a really steep hill, and I used to watch this show called Jackass, and it would always pretty much fall down. And so pretty much I fell down a really, really steep hill, and I got a road burn from it.
Damn.
Yeah.
I think a childhood memory that has stuck with me is anytime we'd have balloons, like if we went to Peter Piper, or I don't know, like just anytime we got random balloons with the helium, and if you let it go, like it would fly away, not just stay in one place or go down. We would give it to God. We would be like, oh, I want to give our balloon to God, and we want to give it to him. Now I realize that was pretty bad because of earth pollution. It was just gonna pop somewhere and then get stuck in a tree or something. But in my childhood, that was like a core memory because you're just innocent. You're thinking like, oh, God is getting my balloon, like I'm giving him something. But now as an adult, I realize that's pretty bad. I'm glad we don't live in an ocean area, because then that would have wound up in the beach.
Yeah, you would have seen those balloons nowadays.
Would you rather be the big spoon or the little spoon?
A big spoon.
Yeah, I'd rather be the little spoon. So, perfect. So what do you think is your best quality? What do I think is my best quality? I think my honesty, because I was gonna say my communication, but the other day we were just having a conversation about how sometimes I can come off too strong and sometimes I can come off too demanding. So maybe I gotta work on that sometimes. It just depends, you know. But I would say like my honesty. I think that's my best quality because in me you'll never find a liar. You'll never find a cheater. You'll never find a.
Was it in you or was it in your partner?
What do I think is my best quality? What do you think is your best quality?
Oh.
Because look how it's. What do you think is your best quality? That's how.
What do I think is my best quality?
Yeah.
I feel like. I think we're literally like the opposites. Like, I'm not trying to expose somebody, but I feel like every time I talk to somebody, I always help them with some sort of something that we're talking about. So I feel like my best quality is not just necessarily listening to what somebody's telling me to do, but listening and then being able to tell them. I don't know how to explain it. So I kind of feel like
wisdom, I guess.
yeah,
Advice.
I feel like I'm a therapist low key, but not low key a therapist.
We're almost done, guys. This is how it's looking so far.
This is actually really cool. She can't walk right now because of her knee.
Yeah, I'll give you guys a little update right now when I sit back down, but I just want to show you how it's looking.
Real quick and easy setup.
So, a little pregnancy update. My knee hurts. I cannot bend it, lift it, or curve it to a certain extent. And it's pretty weird because, you know, I've never had any knee surgeries, never had any knee problems, no falls, no sprains, no injuries, nothing like that. My knee started hurting literally 2 days after our gender reveal celebration. And it's just kind of weird because I feel like I didn't do too much that day. Yeah, I was decorating. Yeah, I was hosting. But not enough to put any strain for my leg to give out. And another thing is, our baby is only weighing 8 ounces, being the size of a bell pepper currently. So it's just very, very concerning that the baby's only 8 ounces. And according to Google, you know, leg and knee pain can be due to weight gain and weight changes. But when your baby's only 8 ounces, that's a little bit alarming because can you imagine when the baby's going to be 1 pound, 2 pounds, 5 pounds, etc. So right now we are trying to see a neurologist. We're trying to see the root of the problem so that we can work through it. And for now, you know, the only thing that kind of slightly helps is KT tape. But that's what's going on right now so far.
Yeah.
I think, you know, soon I'll heal and I'll get to enjoy the rest of my pregnancy. But right now it's pretty hard to get in and out of bed, get in and out of my car, and stand and squat to use the toilet. So yeah, I could definitely feel like it's concerning.
Yeah.
And for now we're just trying to stick through it.
I would say just let us know in the comments, or if you guys want to, let us know if whatever she's going through, if you guys have been through it, or if you know someone who's been through it, so that we can have some sort of peace of mind.
Yeah, because you know, at first, doctor wanted to say it's totally normal in pregnancy. However, I truly beg to differ because I was the only one in that lobby in the appointment that day. struggling to sit up, struggling to stand, struggling to walk. And none of my other friends or family who have ever been pregnant ever had to deal with this. So I just think that's very weird. And I would understand if I've played sports when I was young and I had a mishap happen with my knee, but that's not even the case because I never did anything for my knee to come back and haunt me right now. But yeah, you know, we'll see. We'll keep you updated. Definitely let us know if this is something you've experienced or seen someone else experience. Alright guys, this is the final finish that baby girl's daddy did. I just sat there and looked pretty and handed him some stuff. But let's show them how it all works. So let's zipper it back up.
So one of my favorite parts is going to be the zipper, just because, you know, like, it's really cool that she has this because she doesn't have to worry about nothing messing with her. Like, I mean, probably like little dust, but like no bugs or nothing like that. And then it also has an adjustable frame. So that's why earlier in the video it looked a little bit tall, because it does go a little bit tall. I mean, I think I lopsided it right now, but it goes up to 6. And then another one of my favorite things that I like about this one is what she showed me the first time was this part right here.
We place it next to our bed here.
Yeah. And then she'll be sleeping in there. Right now we gotta get her like little toys and like little pillows and stuff like that.
And then the little changer thing.
This is what she would get changed on. Not like that, but like
leveled out. Yeah.
Leveled out. This is really cool though, I like that.
Thanks for tuning in with us once again. Stay tuned for our journey.
Yeah, more videos on the way. Like I said, the light goal is 10. And yeah, I really do like how this bed came out. I really do like it. It feels a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But it works. But yeah.
It has a rocker too.
Yeah, it turns into a rocker. And as always,
stay lit, stay safe, and have a great day.